Hello. So today I am going to the barn and I'm super excited. I am also very just like, my day has been overwhelming. I feel like I did not get as much work done as I wanted to. I just was very overwhelmed. So I'm hoping that a nice ride will be exactly what the doctor ordered. But it's 5 o'clock now. So I have a 7:30 lesson, so I think I'm gonna take off here in like the next half an hour. I am going to probably read a bit. Right now I am reading the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. I want to see if I can film a little bit today, maybe see if my coach can get some shots of me. Also, like, riding out here is just so expensive and I'm trying to figure out like the most cost-effective way to do it. Right now I'm gonna be leasing 2 days a week, but I think I might lease 1 day a week because honestly I just have so many things to pay for in my life right now, so I'm kind of stressed about that. Or there's another place that I could go and just take lessons one-off, like when I am available. Do I take lessons on different horses or do I lease the same horse? I don't know. But yeah, that is the reality of moving to a new place and trying to find a new horse to ride.
Hi. Hey, cutie. Nice. He's a cutie.
This round was the first one, so didn't get a spot, didn't know what was happening, so you know, you always have one of those to start. But today's lesson we basically just focused on having Corvi be pretty like slow and collected and keep his pace throughout all the little caveletti exercises we were doing, but also be active and not kind of get flat and fall apart. He also gets kind of like, he can do lead changes, but he gets kind of like frustrated, and this was kind of just me learning to keep his pace, keep him together, ride every stride. So basically we're just working on that, keeping him slow, keeping him collected, and then I would just try to get his lead change on the straight before I would turn towards another jump. So yeah, he's so cute and fun, and honestly he's an interesting horse because every see, you have to stop there. But yeah, a few times he would just like run through my hands, be wiggly, like he is very sensitive the second I change my weight, or I like, yeah, basically if I'm just like shifting my weight or not being even through my hands and legs, like he picks up on it and he's very sensitive. So overall he's just going to teach me so much on how to ride straight and even. This one felt much better because he was actually up in my hands and energetic, and he's just so cute. Like, look at him. I love him. This one I finally had a good spot to and a good energy, so I felt good about that. And honestly, look at that sunset. It's so pretty. Such a nice time of night. I did not really have enough energy coming into this one, clearly. But then we were doing a bending line and he kind of likes to ignore my outside aids. I'm also just not as strong as I used to be. So yeah, it was really interesting for me to try to like not have his shoulder fall out and keep the bending line and not drift out too far because he thought we were going the other way, you know.
Goodbye, Bobby. Goodbye.
Alrighty. It is, what time is it even?
Absolute must.
Oh.
So let me introduce you.
It is like, oh, it's 9 p.m. I was just gonna say it's about 9 p.m. But yeah, I just had a really good ride. I am so tired. Like, after my first round of jumping, I feel like I had my mouth open the whole time and swallowed like all of the arena dust at once. The horse that I'm leasing, his name is Corvi, and he's super cute, and he is a challenge for me. Obviously, I have not ridden regularly in like 3 years, and every time I ride with a new coach, I just realize how many like mistakes and bad habits I have. I feel like my first few rides, it just to me felt like everything, like all of my rides were just so horribly messy and just like running through my hands and not listening. And I also wasn't confident enough to like be firm with him, because I feel like there's always that barrier at the beginning when you first start riding a new horse where you kind of like are testing the water still and you don't know what, like it's kind of both of you testing each other. Like the horse tests you and sees what they can get away with, and then you test the horse to see like how much pressure you need and how much like discipline they need, etc. So yeah, it's always a learning curve. Yeah, it was a good ride overall. I think that I'm just learning so much on him. Like I know he's a slightly older horse. I think he's like 15, I want to say. But yeah, he like knows everything, and he's gonna be such a good learning experience for me, because obviously I need a refresher on everything. But he's just so fun, and honestly, like I was having a very overwhelming, stressful day, and I feel like anytime I go to the barn, I just feel so much better. Also, my helmet, I was hanging it off of the saddle rack, and the saddle rack fucking fell, so my helmet hit the ground. And it's just like another reminder that I need a new helmet so bad. Like it's way overdue, to the point where it's like kind of unsafe for me to be riding in my helmet right now. I don't know when helmets became like $600, $800. Like I remember helmets were like $400, and I was like, cool. Or like $200, and I was like, cool. And now they're so expensive, and I'm shocked. So I have to figure out what I want, go try on some models, see what fits my head, because my head is very small. So I'm considering getting one of the like, I think it's the Troxel ones, and they like revamped, or maybe it's like Q, or I don't know. I'm gonna have to like look into it. There's one brand that like looks really nice and like sleek, but they have the MIPS technology in it for like concussion stuff, and so I just think that would be like a really smart investment. But like on top of it, I just have like so many other things that I have to pay for right now, and it's like life's expensive. I also decided to live in the most expensive city in all of Canada. Now I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna read, and I'm gonna pass the fuck out because I'm so tired. Okay, that is all for now. Thank you guys so much for watching my mini little riding video, and I will talk to you in the next one. Okay, bye.